Hi there, so it's Steve here, otherwise known as Mr. Happiness 2000. I trust you're all having an amazing day. I know it's a very bold statement to suggest that I can dare teach someone else how to be happy, but if you're not feeling happy right now, then ask yourself, what are you thinking and focused on for most of the time? So what is happiness? That is the question the world seems to be asking right now. Well, I can answer that, and I will also demonstrate how you can feel happy right now with the right mental focus. It's all about opening flaps and closing cracks. Yes, you heard me right. So happiness is when we mentally focus positively on the world, loving, appreciating, complimenting, congratulating, choosing to enjoy the moment. It's like we open a flap at the top of our heads, which lets positive energy flow right through us. And it's the flowing of that energy which makes us feel good, which makes us feel happy, which gives us the emotional shift. And that energy flow is available to us at any moment in our lives if we focus right. Okay, to prove this, let's do some exercises now, because words do not teach, only life experience. So identify one thing or person in your life right now which you absolutely love. It can be anything, you don't have to share it. I love Star Wars, so I'm going to think about Star Wars. Okay, so now just shut your eyes and focus on that subject without letting the thoughts slip away. Hold the thoughts until you start feeling something and maintain that loving focus for over 20 seconds. Go on, do it now. Pause the video. Do it for 30 seconds. Just let yourself feel it. Hold that thought. Okay, did you do it? Well done. If you did and you held the thought unbroken, then it's absolutely impossible for you to feel anything but good right now, because you've tapped into the positive energy of the universe, which is there for all of us to feel in every moment, but only if we think loving and positive thoughts. Okay, and that energy is the route to curing all sickness, of increased energy and vitality. It's there for you. You don't ever need energy drinks or caffeine. Just open that flap at the top of your head. Let's close the crack, okay? So identify something you want to possess or achieve in your life, an ambition, a desire, and focus on that for over 20 seconds. Again, it can be anything you want. Don't limit yourself here. Just play the movie of you achieving that uninterrupted, of you winning that Hollywood Oscar or getting married, whatever. Just play the movie, mentally leaning into your dream. So, okay, so just shut your eyes and play the movie uninterrupted. See yourself there, imagine what's happening in detail, the other people around you, etc. And do that for 30 seconds. Pause the video now. So, how did that make you feel? Amazing? Yes, if you did. I've done these exercises with ex-drug addicts, and they all say it's given them the biggest high ever, better than any drugs. So these are the kind of techniques that I'll be teaching you to empower you, making you consciously aware of how you can manage your own happiness and enjoyment of life on a moment-by-moment basis. We're not taught this stuff on TV or in schools. Your happiness has got nothing to do with the world around you, controlling what other people are doing and saying. You've got no influence over any of that. Your happiness is entirely decided by where you choose to focus your mental attention in every moment of your life. So I've grown to realize that my 15-year breakdown was actually the making of me, because during that time I was forced to consciously reconstruct myself and my view of the world, to choose new thoughts that now serve me instead of crippling me. And now I know how to get happy and stay happy, regardless of circumstances. I am never letting that go. So what else will we cover in the workshops? Your relationship with yourself. This is central to your happiness, and it is so many people's biggest issue, because deep down they don't really like themselves. They're their own worst enemy. So we do a lot of work on this. Okay, we look at the fact that we are continually expanding beings, always asking for more on a mental level first. And this is how our lives are created, always existing in thought first before physically manifesting around us. So you have to train yourself to be continually optimistic and believing in the good of yourself and the world around you. That is the key word, believing. And that you can get everything you desire, that it's all waiting for you, because otherwise life really hurts, and I experienced that. You would never ever meet a happy cynic or a happy realist. They're thinking wrong. Meditation, everyone has heard of this, but few are actually doing it. And if there's one thing I've been doing for the last 10 years, which no one else is, it's meditating for 15 minutes a day, sometimes more. And guess who's the happiest? Controlling the critical mind, this one is a biggie. By choosing to enjoy and embrace life instead of criticizing it and judging it, this is probably the biggest block to a lot of people's happiness. The need to be right and in control of everything. What is all that about? So in every moment we have a choice whether to think positively or negatively. And in our extremely negatively biased world, most people's thinking has been hijacked and their default is the negative. So what is yours? And how is your life working out? So ultimately, living in happiness is a choice, but only when you are aware that you're in control of that choice by consciously choosing what you think. One day, I know I'm going to die. None of us are getting out of this alive. So I've decided to enjoy every moment of my life until that day arrives. Maybe it's experiencing great pain that has made me come to that decision. But my intention is to help as many people as possible be as happy as I am right now, because now I know how to get happy and stay happy. So thank you all for listening. Hopefully I've made you aware of the fundamental importance of happiness to the quality of your life, and that it all rests in your mind. I can 1000% vouch that the everyday life benefits of consciously choosing to be happy are without a doubt undeniable. To live a life of enjoyment on a moment by moment basis. Why deprive yourself? Anyway, have a really good one. This is Stephen Surridge, Mr. Happiness 2000, signing off. I hope to hear from you soon, and thanks for listening.